It's a dance floor with no music, or a show without a crowd. What is love good for if it burns you? Or a life without nothing there, nothing there, nothing, yeah, there, nothing, nothing there, nothing, yeah, there,
Hey guys, so I just went to the Manila International Book Fair last Saturday, and boy, there was a lot of people. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. It was a lot. Like, you barely had any space to walk on, and to be honest, I had a hard time breathing there. And the Fully Book was packed, the National Bookstore was packed, and every corner of the SMX convention was packed. I just not expect it to be that crowded because last year I also went there and it was also weekend and there wasn't a lot of people. Like, you had a lot of space to stroll and take your time picking books, but this year was just jam-packed. I couldn't even look for books properly. And it was so loud, there was a lot of people, and I got overstimulated on the entrance. And I wasn't even kidding when I said I ran out of oxygen there, because you couldn't really breathe properly in there. It was like a procession or something. But they said that during the weekends it wasn't that crowded, so I guess next year I'll just go on weekdays. And yeah, I was so excited to stroll there and buy books because I was gonna do a haul, but I did not get to buy anything. I was just able to buy books for my colleagues, and I wasn't able to browse properly there because there wasn't enough space. And I think I spent a lot of money on foods than on books, because after that we went to the malls, Fully Booked, just to get the non-crowded vibe. But I didn't get to buy anything as well because it's expensive, and the 20% discount was the reason I went at the mibf, and I didn't get to buy anything, so I guess it's fine. I guess it's a sign that I should save money. So yeah, I'm not complaining because I still have money left, but I'll probably just buy on online shops. So yeah, it's still a win. But on the bright side, I got to see one of my online friends there, and she was so nice. And I kinda strolled on the local book section because I wanna read a local book. I'm gonna try reading it. And yeah, there was a lot of recommendations that was given to me. So I guess I'll buy them one by one. So yeah, overall it's still a good experience and I'll definitely go there again, but on weekdays. Sorry if my voice is kind of weird right now. I'm kind of sick and I think it will worsen by the day comes. But I hope I'll get better tomorrow. Now I want to share with you guys the book that I'm currently reading. It's I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Harpman. And I'm actually buddy reading this with my online friend. And I'm currently on page 100. Actually, on the first parts of the book, I wasn't that interested, but it kind of grew on me. And as I went on, I got interested in knowing how they ended up there. Because this is about 40 women that is imprisoned on a bunker and they don't know how they ended up there. They don't know anything at all. They don't talk to the guards. The guards don't talk to them and they aren't even allowed to touch each other. And yeah, they were being surveillance 24/7, so they can't really do anything. And what's sad is most of them just wants to die than experience that everyday life. But they also are not allowed to do that. So yeah, they just have to wait until they, you know. And the protagonist here is a 14-year-old girl. She is nameless, but she might have been just the brightest one in the prison because they don't know time. They don't know what time it is. They don't know when is the sunrise. If they're eating at lunch or in dinner, they don't know anything. And she kind of deduced it to like they have 17 hours there. Their day-to-day basis is like 17 hours. So yeah, they were cut off from the outside world and they don't know anything about it. And they have been there for like their whole lives or half of their life. And one day, the guards just opened the prison and ran. They just ran without any explanation at all. So the 40 women escaped, and when they got at the top, they were welcomed by a vast and empty, like a post apocalyptic landscape there. There wasn't anything. It's not about action, it is more about isolation, it's more about memory and their survival. And the protagonist is talking about how to become a human when you don't even have your past life, when you don't even remember your past self. So yeah, it kind of feels unsettling and philosophical. And I'm really curious on how they ended up there because I'm on page 100 and it's this edition is like 164 pages. So I'm more than half there, but they haven't explained yet on why they're there on the first place. So yeah, if this book does not mention that, I will lose it.